Hey everyone! Okay, so this is how it is. I have no makeup on and this is just how it is. And I am cooking a variety of things today, and I am having sparkling wine, and this is actually my second glass of sparkling wine, and I have like the most exciting but stupid thing to show you guys. So I love sparkling wine, but I never drink it hardly because I feel like I'm not a big drinker, so I can't drink a whole bottle to myself, and I feel like I have to have somebody to share the bottle with. So I'll buy sparkling wine and then it just sits in my house because I just can't find the right opportunity to drink it. But then I found this, you guys. Hang on. Okay. So this is a hermetic cork and it is amazing, and I know it works, and this is like the best thing in the world. Honestly, it is. I think it was $7.99 or $7, and I don't think I've ever spent a better $7 in my life. So it just like goes on the bottle, and then this part hooks on the kind of like what do I call it? Hang on. So it just grasps onto this piece of glass so that it stays snug and tight, so your bubbly stays fresh. And this is what I'm drinking. It is called Domaine Carneros by Tattinger, and it's really delicious and I really recommend it. So this was like $60 in Canada. If you feel like treating yourself, definitely do it. And with this cork thing, hermetic cork, that's what it's called, you can pour yourself a glass or two every night. And so this is the third day that I've had it. I did give Jay one glass. Otherwise, I've had 2 glasses the first night, he had 1, and then I had 1 last night, and tonight I had 2. I don't think this one was like, this is my second today, and I don't think this one's fully full. Maybe like here, I don't know. Like, I'm not joking, life changing. Okay, so I am cooking, and I'm going to show you guys what I've been making. So I made pasta last night, and I made too many noodles for the veggies that I made with the pasta. So basically I'm doing like a veggie refresh, and then I shoved in the remaining pasta. So it's onions, cherry tomatoes, mushrooms, garlic. I used balsamic vinegar. And I also cut up some, what are they? Sun-dried tomatoes in it. And then like salt and pepper. So I'm going to be eating that. Like, I feel like I have so many things to eat because I totally forgot that Jay picked up steaks and put them in the fridge last night from Costco. And when he got those last night, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to make steak tomorrow, which is today. And then I forgot about the steak. And so I started making turkey soup too. After I made turkey dinner, I froze the bones, not the whole carcass, but I froze the legs and wings. I guess thighs and wings. And so I made my own broth today by boiling that for a few hours, or like an hour or something, I don't know. Then I used this strainer thing. I dumped the broth into another pot and sorted through the meat, taking out all the bones and everything. And then I poured it all back into here. I put in my vegetables, and I think this is going to be really, really, really amazing. So I added carrots, onions, celery, sage, rosemary. There was one other, and thyme. Salt, pepper, and yeah, and so there's like quite a bit of meat actually that came off of the bones. And oh, and a potato. I added 1 potato. But yeah, it just smells amazing. I really recommend saving your bones when you cook like a full chicken or a turkey, because you just get an opportunity to make a really good soup. I just want to try the broth. It's really good. That is so good. Like, the thing is, when you cook with the bones, you're getting all the nutritional benefits. That's like really good for you. So yes. Yeah, that's about all that's going on. To update you guys on my shoe situation, if you watched my what I got for Christmas video, I got those Louis Vuitton sneakers. So I went downtown to Vancouver to exchange them, and they had like nothing. It was actually really weird in there. They had literally nothing, hardly anything, not nothing, but like hardly anything on the shelves. They had no sizes. I wanted to switch to these shoes. I will insert here. I felt these shoes were just more wearable for me, but they didn't have my size, and then they said we can order in, which I should have just done. But I was being like really stubborn that day. I don't know why. And I was just like, ugh, like I had enough. I've had enough. I just want a refund. So they wouldn't give me a cash refund. They gave me a Holt Renfrew gift card, which is the department store Louis Vuitton is inside of. And then dumb me, like seriously, I hadn't eaten. I did not eat pretty much all day, and it was like 5 p.m. or something. So I'm just not thinking rationally. I go upstairs, or was it upstairs? Yeah, upstairs to the shoe area. They have all different brands. They have like Dior in there and everything, but then they also have the shoe floor where they have a whole bunch of different brands all presented at once without going into individual boutiques, if this makes sense. But at the same time, within Holt Renfrew, they do have individual boutiques that you can go into. So I wasn't really thinking straight. So I looked at the floor area of different shoes and brands. I didn't really see too much. I forgot, like, Danielle, go into Prada. Even though there was Prada shoes on the floor, there's more when you go into the Prada boutique. Go into Dior, because I wasn't satisfied with the Dior shoes on the floor, and Dior is actually a really good brand. I would have liked shoes from there. Okay, whatever. Moving ahead, I go into Chanel, and Chanel is Chanel. So everything is really tempting and really nice. And I came across these beautiful pink sneakers. So I will insert a photo here for you guys, or some photos while I talk about them. I fell in love with these sneakers. I thought these were so cute. They were really comfortable. I thought that they were like a very wearable style, which they are style-wise, but not color-wise. So I was really tempted by the color of these sneakers, because it is a really beautiful color. Like, it's a super coral pink, and it was beautiful. It's a beautiful color, but like realistically, how often do you wear a solid bright color shoe? Like, I came home and I knew right away. I was like, what did you do? Like, this is stupid. Like, sure, they're beautiful shoes. They're so pretty. But realistically, I go and I put them in my closet where I have my other shoes, and like everything pretty much is black. Like, I do have some other color, but it's very few and far between, and my colorful shoes aren't worn that much, which is a big sign. So when you're spending a lot of money on shoes, why are you buying a bright color? Because it's one thing when those shoes are cheap and they're a bright color, you don't feel so guilty about not wearing them all the time. But when they're very expensive and they're a bright color, like, you're not going to wear them a lot, and just bad idea. So I took the shoes back. But this is the catch with Chanel, even though it's in Holt Renfrew. Unlike Louis Vuitton, which will refund you a credit to the whole department store, Chanel will only refund you a credit to Chanel. So now I've taken that money that was gifted to me, basically, like, as Louis Vuitton shoes, and now it is stuck at Chanel. So they didn't have a lot in stock. just being like after Boxing Day and after Christmas. So I'm waiting like a week or two, and I'm going to go back and check out what they have. But yeah, so that's where I am. And I just wanted to make a video because I feel like I haven't made a video in a while. It feels like a few weeks, and I think it has been a few weeks. I've just been like putting away Christmas stuff. I did that the other day. I feel like I have been trying to stay in a really good mindset for the new year. Not that I have New Year's resolutions so much, but just that I want to be in a really good headspace. And I've been doing some things I guess I'll share with you guys. So one of them is it's a manifestation app that I downloaded the other day, and I really enjoy it. And I'm supposed to be doing it morning and night, but I did actually forget this morning, so I need to do it. I need to do it right after this video, and then I'm gonna do it before bed as well. It's really, really good. I literally keep thinking, where's my phone? And I'm videotaping with my phone. Like that's why I keep looking away. I'm like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Okay, so I will put up the app here because I need to figure out what it is. I can't tell you guys right now, but when I get my phone back after filming this video, I'll take a look. I'll put up this app. I'm just using the free version. I feel like it's good enough. I really like it. Not only does it help with goals, so you set your goal and then you kind of speak about why you will achieve your goal. And then you do affirmations, so daily affirmations, which I think is really good. And then you do, what's it called? Kind of like a vision board. Is that what it's called? Like a vision board? Forget the other name for it. So where you take pictures of things you would like in your future or how you see your life, and you put some energy and focus into that. So yeah. Oh, I'm getting a call. So I've been really enjoying that app. I also use the app Headway, which I have purchased, which was really expensive, and I actually seen a like coupon afterwards that makes it a lot cheaper. Anyways, I think it was around $70 Canadian for the year. I'm really into apps, you guys, and I've been spending a lot of money on apps. Like, is this normal? Let me know if you guys do apps too. But this Headway app it summarizes books. So you put out your goals, you give it whatever your goals are, whether you want to be more positive, you want to do better in business, you want to do better in relationships, like whatever your goals are, you let it know your goals, and then it will suggest, sorry, this is what happens when I drink wine. It will suggest books to you, and so it summarizes the best points of each book. So you just listen to the summaries, or you listen to the summary of each chapter. So it's not that you listen to the whole book, but it gives you a good idea of each book if you do want to go along and then purchase that book. Excuse me. So it's really good. Like I can't remember all the names, but the one I was listening to yesterday was called Tools for Titans, I think. And yeah, so it's all these different good books to put you into a positive mindset, and I really like it. So you just take a few minutes a day to go through the summarization of a book, and you know, it's just like good positive mindset stuff on the daily. And then I like to do my manifestation app, and I just think it's really, really good. And even though these apps, I mean, the one is expensive, but even though they're expensive, I feel that they are an investment in myself. So the money is worth it, and I just really like them. So I will definitely put the links down below to these apps if you want to check them out. There are free versions for both. As I said, I'm using the free version of the manifestation one. I did use the free version for Headway. So just a heads up, don't pay for the full version at first, because when you download the free trial, they actually send you a half off thing, which was like the $70, because normally they want like $150, which is insane. Even the $70 is insane. Although I really like the app, I don't feel like it's worth 70. I feel like maybe it's worth like 30, 25, whatever. But I'm still enjoying it, so yeah. Anyways, okay, I'll stop talking, and hopefully you guys are having a really good 2023 so far. I know this year is crazy. I feel like with inflation and the cost of everything, like, I'm just very mindful of it. We're fine, thankfully. I'm very grateful, but yeah, I'm just very mindful. Things are expensive. The world is getting crazy, and I just really hope that everybody can make the best of 2023. And I think having a positive mindset is so significant moving forward in our lives. So I really wish the best for you guys, and I will see you